Hello everyone, and welcome to English Learn Zone, the channel where we make learning English a genuinely enjoyable part of your day. For today's episode, we are going to unlock the doors to the world of hospitality. We're going to explore the language and customs of checking into a hotel in great detail. I can almost feel the comfort of a freshly made hotel bed already. We're calling this episode Your Home Away from Home, your ultimate guide to hotels. Staying in a hotel in a new country can be one of the most exciting parts of travel, but it can also feel a little intimidating if you're not familiar with the vocabulary and procedures. From booking the right room to asking for extra towels, knowing what to say can make your stay so much more relaxing and enjoyable. So today, we're going to walk through the entire hotel experience, from the moment you book your room online to the moment you check out. We will learn all the key vocabulary and phrases you'll need along the way to handle any situation with the confidence of a seasoned traveler. Our journey begins, as it often does, at home, before you even start packing. It starts with booking your accommodation. You will likely book your hotel room online, either on the hotel's website or a travel booking site. This is where you first encounter a lot of important vocabulary. First, you'll need to choose your room type. A standard room with one large bed is often called a double room. If it has one very large bed, it might be a king room or a queen room, named after the size of the bed. If you are traveling with a friend and want separate beds, you would ask for a twin room, which has two single beds. For families or travelers wanting more space, there is the suite. A suite is a larger accommodation that usually has a separate living area in addition to the bedroom. When you book, you'll also see different options for the room rate. A non-refundable rate is often cheaper, but you cannot cancel it. A flexible or refundable rate allows you to cancel your booking up to a certain date. You will also see different meal plans. Room only means the price does not include any food. Bed and breakfast includes your room and a morning meal. Half board includes breakfast and either lunch or dinner, and full board includes all three meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Finally, a very popular option at resorts is all-inclusive. This means the price includes your room, all your meals and snacks, and all your drinks for the entire stay. Before you confirm your booking, it's a good idea to check the hotel's amenities. Amenities are the features and services that the hotel provides for guests. Common amenities include a swimming pool, a gym or fitness center, free Wi-Fi, and complimentary breakfast. Complimentary is a wonderful word that means free. Once you have chosen your room and rate, you will make the booking. You will likely need to provide your credit card details to secure the reservation or pay a deposit, which is a portion of the total cost paid in advance. After you book, you will receive a booking confirmation email. This is a very important document that you should save or print. Now, with our booking confirmed, let's fast forward to the day of our arrival. When you walk into the hotel, the first area you enter is called the lobby. The lobby is the large entrance area of a hotel, and it's where you will find the front desk, also known as reception. This is your main point of contact for your entire stay. The person working at the front desk is the receptionist or the front desk agent. You may also be greeted by a doorman, who opens the door, and a bellhop or porter, whose job is to help you with your luggage. Another important person you might see in the lobby is the concierge. The concierge is a hotel employee who can help guests with various tasks, like making restaurant reservations, booking tours, or arranging transportation. You will approach the front desk to begin the check-in process. This is a great moment for our first learning check to review these essential pre-arrival phrases. Okay, listeners, here is your first question. What is the difference between a double room and a twin room? A double room has one large bed for two people, while a twin room has two separate single beds. Perfect. And question number 2. What does it mean if a hotel service is complimentary? If a service is complimentary, it means it is free of charge. Excellent. Now, let's focus on the most important conversation, the check-in. You will walk up to the front desk, and a polite greeting is the best way to start. You can say, "Hello, I'd like to check in, please." The receptionist will greet you and then ask for your details to find your reservation. They will likely say, "Certainly, do you have a reservation?" You can respond, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name, double quotes, and then give your last name." The receptionist will then ask to see your identification. A common phrase is, "May I see your passport or ID, please?" They will also usually ask for a credit card. They might say, "I'll also need a credit card for incidentals." Incidentals are any extra charges you might make during your stay, like from the minibar in your room or from room service. The hotel takes a copy of your card as a security deposit to cover any potential extra costs. The receptionist may also need you to fill out a registration form with your personal details. Once they have confirmed everything, they will give you your room key. In most modern hotels, this is not a traditional metal key, but a plastic key card. The receptionist will program the key card for you and explain how to use it. They will also tell you your room number. They will then provide some important information about the hotel. They might say, breakfast is served from 7 to 10 a.m. in our restaurant on the ground floor. They will also give you the details for the Wi-Fi. Here is the Wi-Fi password. The network name is ... double quotes. This is your opportunity to ask any questions you might have. Don't be shy, you can ask. What time is checkout? Checkout is the time by which you need to leave the room on your last day. You could also ask, could I have a wake-up call, please? A wake-up call is a phone call from the hotel at a specific time in the morning to wake you up. You might want to ask about hotel facilities. Where is the swimming pool? Or, what time does the gym close? Once you have all the information you need, you can head up to your room. If you have a lot of luggage, the receptionist might ask, would you like some help with your bags? If you say yes, a bellhop will take your luggage to your room for you. It is customary to give the bellhop a small tip for this service. Let's move on to exploring your room. You will use your key card to open the door. Usually, you just tap it against the lock. Once inside, you will often need to put your key card into a small slot by the door to activate the electricity in the room. Take a moment to look around. You can check the amenities in the room. You will likely find a minibar, which is a small refrigerator stocked with drinks and snacks. Be careful, these items are not free. There will be a price list nearby. You should also find a safe, where you can store your valuables, like your passport, and extra money. You can control the room's temperature with the thermostat for the air conditioning or heating. In the bathroom, you will find complimentary toiletries, which are small bottles of shampoo, conditioner, and soap provided by the hotel. You will also find towels. If you need anything during your stay, your point of contact is the front desk. You can use the phone in your room to call them. For example, if you need extra towels, you can call and say, hello, this is room 502, could we have some extra towels please? If you are hungry and don't want to go out, you can order room service. This is when the hotel's restaurant delivers food directly to your room. There will be a special room service menu in your room. If you need your room cleaned, you can leave the please make up room sign on your doorknob. If you do not want to be disturbed by housekeeping, you can hang the do not disturb sign. This has been a lot of new information. It seems like a perfect time for our next learning check. Okay listeners, here is question number 3. What are incidentals? Incidentals are the extra charges you might make to your room, such as from the minibar or room service. Excellent. And question number 4. What is the difference between check-in and check-out? Check-in is the process of arriving at the hotel and getting your room key, while check-out is the process of leaving the hotel and paying your bill. Perfect. Now, let's talk about the final part of your hotel stay. The checkout process. Your checkout time is usually in the late morning. Often around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. It is important to leave the room by this time to avoid being charged for an extra day. To check out, you can either call the front desk from your room, or you can go down to the lobby in person. You will approach the front desk and say, hello, I'd like to check out, please. The receptionist will ask for your room number. They will then prepare your final bill, which is also called the folio. The bill will show the charges for your room for each night, plus any taxes and any incidentals you may have charged to your room. You should review the bill carefully to make sure all the charges are correct. If you see a mistake, you can say, excuse me, I think there might be a mistake on the bill. I didn't use the minibar. Once you confirm the total, you will pay the final amount. The receptionist will then deactivate your keycards, and your stay is officially over. What an incredible journey! From booking a room to checking out. Let's do a final, rapid-fire recap of all the amazing vocabulary and phrases we've covered today. Reservation, double room, twin room, suite room rate, amenities, complimentary, deposit, booking confirmation, lobby, front desk, reception, bellhop, concierge, check-in, ID, credit card, incidentals, security deposit, registration form, keycard, checkout, wake-up call, housekeeping, minibar, safe toiletries, room service, do not disturb, folio, and bill. Wow, that is a full suitcase of useful vocabulary. I sincerely hope that breaking these phrases down has helped you feel more confident and prepared for your next hotel stay. That is always our goal here at the English Learn Zone. If you found this episode helpful, and I hope you did, please take a moment to give this video a like and, most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our future lessons. Your support truly helps us continue creating this content for our amazing community of learners all around the world. Thank you for joining us for this extended guide to hotels. We'll talk to you in the next episode. Until then, I hope you have wonderful travels, and happy learning, everyone.